a YA book review of A Million Suns by Beth Revis. And you may be wondering, wait a second, that's not usually how Jen opens up her videos, but since I've kind of made the transition into more book reviews and book subscription box reviews and things like that, and a little bit of writing with NaNoWriMo and whatnot, I've decided that I wanted to take a different approach in my intro. So, this is a YA book review of the second book in the Across the Universe trilogy. I just finished this last night, and for me it is kind of between like 3.75 and 4 stars. It continues the journey of Elder and Amy aboard the Godspeed as they try to reach Earth. A lot happens in this book because this is the book where Elder is kind of trying out his powers. At the same time, you know, they're being left clues. Pretty much Amy's being left clues, but Elder helps her, that Orion's left behind that are going to reveal this big secret about the ship. Elder's trying to run the ship without Phytus, which was the drug that was controlling the people and kind of making them like blah, but also help them to follow directions and fulfill their roles. And he's realizing, you know, all the things that Eldest had told him about the 3 things that cause discord are reality, you know, individual thoughts and, you know, differences and things like that are all causing problems. People are starting to commit suicide and be, you know, murdered and raped and things, you know, and riots and protests and things are starting to happen, and Elder's leadership is starting to be questioned. Granted, he's only like 16 or 17 years old. He is, however, the only one who's been trained. And so it's really, I feel like the focus a lot is on Elder's character development in this story. Amy, it still alternates between Amy's first-person perspective and Elder's first-person perspective, but I feel like Amy is kind of secondary because she's really focused on unraveling Orion's clues to figure out what the secret is, because Orion keeps telling her in these clues that's going to be her choice. Whatever it is, it's going to come down to her because she's been on Soul Earth before. And so it's about all of these things, and it was good. There were parts where, you know, I really wanted to know what was going to happen next. I think I read this in about a week, which is like my usual time. Unless I'm really into a book, then I can read it, you know, in a few days or in a day, depending on what my schedule looks like. I liked it. I feel like it's better than Across the Universe, and I have a feeling that Shades of Earth is going to be even better than this one. And it's not too it's like science fiction. It's not too sci-fi, so if you're not into like hardcore science fiction, I think you would like this series. There's a little bit focus on the romance, but it's not like in your face and kind of overdone. I will say that one of the things that bothers me is sometimes Amy is frustrating and I want to shake her, so that's kind of why it's not, you know, a solid 4 stars for me. But other than that, like, there's a little bit of a twist. I kind of got half the twist right, and it's an enjoyable science fiction read that really focuses on, it's like a science fiction read that's futuristic, but it's focusing on issues that we in the present and in the past have always dealt with and like wrestled with. So I really like that it's a book that also makes you think. So for me, A Million Suns is about 3.75, 4 stars. I usually round up on Goodreads, so it'll be 4 stars. And I am looking forward to starting Shades of Earth, hopefully tonight. In the meanwhile, happy reading and happy writing.